Topic is youth violence and homicides, and we're talking to Ms. Horn and Ms. Greenlee. And of course, Ms. Horn and Ms. Greenlee, we promised the two of you that we'd give you an opportunity to continue our conversation dealing with youth violence. I think Ms. Greenlee has already given us a pretty good understanding of some of the problems that our young people are facing today. But let's have you two make some statements in reference to about your organization and some of the things that you'd like to see happen as a result of this show.
Well, what I like to see happen is I like to get more people to get involved with us, get involved with the community, to get involved with Galaxy Star, all the youth to get involved, and I like for the community to get involved with everything that we're doing. And I would throw I was going to say a number I want to give out. If you need to contact us, contact Mary, 573-6525, or contact Ms. Greenlee at 589-8984, and we're here to help. But I'm asking everyone, and I'm asking volunteers to get with us and help us to help our youth today, because there's too much crime and violence going on in this world. You know, I haven't had a loved one to die from crime and violence, but I did have a loved one to die, my brother, from dealing in activity as playing in the band on his way back home. So to me, that still was devastating to me by him dying.
And of course, Ms. Greenlee, you've had some personal experiences in reference to all of this, and let's see if you want to talk about that.
Oh, yes. You know, first of all, just let me say this real quick, that you remember the saying, it takes a village to raise one kid. That is true. So everybody, please keep remembering that. The 13-year-old, at the age of 13, I said I had a baby. The baby was a boy. His name was Rodriguez Donnell Greenlee. December the 8th, 2003, my son was murdered, cold-blooded murdered in the streets of Cellar Court, Sam Levi Project. It was a drug-related program, I mean a drug-related incident, and but what has happened, everything that's happening now, like I was so angry when I saw that on the news too. They wanted to, all the people that had got killed, they had a nerve to have how many times they've been arrested for drugs, how many times what their background looked back, how many times they dropped out of school. That is not the price of butter here. This don't have anything to do with that. And that irks me when the first thing they come, I don't care what they done. They was a child of God and they was our kid, and they didn't deserve to die like that. So when my son got killed, it changed my whole life. That was my only son. So what has happened now, I urge these young kids now to leave these gangs alone in this gang memory. And you know, they told it was 300 people at my son's funeral. They came to me and they said, Miss Greenlee, we sorry. I got your back. Your son, that's my road and all that. And when it's time for me to go to court, did nobody show up for my son? My son killer is walking out here right today to do something to somebody else's child and to have that mother going through what I'm going through. So I'm here to let them know there's no gang. There's nobody but God. That if you don't have a parent, go get somebody else's parents and talk to. I love my son. My son was a good boy. He didn't deserve to die like that. All these murders we done had in the last 6 months. But the killing part about it, let me say this right quick. When I called and asked the cops about who worked the case on my son, who got my son out of the street, they blow my son, shot my son in the neck. The bullet came out so hard and big that they said his braids was laying in the sidewalk. Now, do a mother need to hear stuff like that? No. And then sit here and I got to be as bold as I am, but I'm passionate because of Jesus Christ, to know that this murderer is still out here in these streets and wasn't no justice done. See, wasn't no justice was done. They wasn't trying to find out who really killed my son. They wasn't trying to make nothing stick to this young man because he wouldn't have been out here. I don't care about no witness didn't show up. But what I'm telling everybody now, quit saying they got my back. I'm your road dog. I'm going to be there for you, because you're not. You're going to die by yourself. You're going to go to that penitentiary cell by yourself. So what you need to realize is that's a college out there waiting on me, not a funeral home waiting on me. So let me go and get back into class, get back into school, and get around somebody who believe in y'all. I believe in all my young kids. I want them to get their pants up and all these braids out their hair, but I'm going to work with them until they feel comfortable enough to do that. But the only thing I'm saying now, my son Rodriguez Greenlee name going to always be in memories. I wrote a poem in his obituary. Your mother will always fight for her young people out here as long as I live, as long as God give me that breath. I was doing this before my son got killed, and I'm going to continue to do it now. But I'm letting them know it hurts. It really hurts to sit here and have to watch all these murders go on and don't nothing be done about it. And the only thing that's gonna be done about it is the community. I don't care. I want to hear none about no police didn't do this, the security guard didn't do this. I want to hear some mothers and some fathers come out here. The pastors need to come out here. The pastors need to go to some of these hoods, go to some of these doors that you scared to go in. We're scared too, but I knock on the door in a minute. I know a bullet gonna hit me, but it got God's name wrote on it from me. So I want you to come to me and say, okay, Clem, let's go and live in an apartment and let's do some change. Ministry is going there tonight. They're going and talk Pastor Westbrook. But I want other pastors to come out of the church. I want the mothers, how do these mothers sit back and let they son, you just have a funeral, go to the graveyard, and you get back with your life? How could you do it? Because I've been fighting from day one. I still want justice done for my son, and I'm not through with it. December the 8th, 2005 will be my second year. I had my son for 29 years. 2 years, I'm just